Jamal, congratulations, your first pro contract. Tell me what's going through your head at the moment.
I'm just over the moon right now, but obviously just signed. It's happy to signed and signed out my future with the club.
How much hard work has gone in to getting you where you are now?
I've got to thank Russell Milton and Jimmy Victory and the youth team staff for getting me in the position I am now. And hard work hasn't stopped, still got to put the work in with my next about 2 years now with the club.
I suppose the cliche is the hard work starts now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's true. It starts now.
Been loads going on, obviously at first team level, and lots of things to sort out, but at the same time I've been casting my eye over the youth players, and Jamal is someone I knew about before I come to the club, and he's been injured, so he was out for a couple of months, but since he's come back in training, I've kept an eye on him, and we've brought him in with the first team the last couple of weeks, and he's really impressed me. So he's physically right for now to do it, so to join him with the first team. Sometimes younger players take a bit longer, but he's a strong boy, very quick, but he's got a fantastic attitude. His attitude is first class, and that's why we're going to commit and give him a 2.5-year contract.
Obviously all this has happened very quickly this morning. Have you spoken to your parents yet?
Yeah, spoke to him inside there for about 10 seconds really, but I haven't really had a proper chance to speak to him.
What did they say?
They were over the moon, happy about it of course, but yeah, I'll probably see him later, have a proper chat.
Did you have to ask if you could sign the contract?
No, I snapped that straight away, so no, I'm happy.
Jack, obviously the result against Luton last week must just give everyone a lot of confidence in the squad.
I think the performance did. Thought we played really well, dominated the game, had more chances, just unfortunately we couldn't get the win, which I think we deserved.
How big now is the challenge to just keep that level of performance up?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, we train here every day, try and keep our level as high as possible, and we take that into games, and I thought we've done that in the past few games. Thought we've played really well, tried to play the ball on the floor, keep possession as much as we can and create chances from there. Just got to try and convert the chances now.
Yeah, I suppose if you keep working, you've got to believe that the results will come in terms of the wins, because obviously there's been plenty of draws, hasn't there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, hard work will pay off eventually. I mean, we've just got to keep working and training every day, working on what we need to improve on, and hopefully the results will start coming our way soon.
How pleasing is it that Cheltenham have shown the faith in you to sign you in until the end of the season, obviously give you this chance?
Yeah, I'd have to thank the gaffer, because before I went to Torquay there was some interest, but a lot of deals fell through, so it left me out there really. So I'm glad the manager here has kept faith in me to bring me back into League Two.
And he said one of the most important references he got was from the Torquay boss, which just must be pleasing for you, from your perspective as well.
Yeah, of course. Me and Chris Hargreaves, the Torquay manager, got on really well. We had a good relationship, so I'm sure he didn't have anything bad to say about me really.
And in terms of back up into League Two and also fitting in with a new set of teammates, how difficult will that be?
I don't think it'll be too bad. All the boys here seem like good lads, so like I said, I've played in League Two before, so it's time for me to just try and kick on now and do well for the team.
We're working tirelessly to try and make sure we do our homework on any player that we bring to the club, and also make sure that if we let a player go that we're doing the right thing as well. So the whole process is you know, it's a long process, and it's many hours on the phone, but ultimately we're enjoying it. We're enjoying shaping the club how it needs to be shaped and trying to take it forward.
You mentioned maybe one or two more. Any chance before Saturday, or would they be done sort of after the game?
I think at this stage you never know when something's going to happen. I mean, last night I got a phone calls all day about another player at our club, and it was sort of agreed last night, and then this morning there's problems with one of their players going out. So things can happen very quickly. Sometimes things take a while, but ultimately I'm sure when I come off the training field my phone will be full of answer phone messages and texts and emails, and you look through them and you basically see where you are at, you know, after every hour, every day.
And how difficult is it to prepare for a game when you've got everything else going on around you in terms of the window being it as it is?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's important not to take your focus off the game, but you know, this is why having people around you that can make the phone calls, who understand what type of player you want, would understand the money side of things. Okay, so we're still working to a budget. We're still working to value for money, and all of those things take time. But having said that, I have to focus on Saturday's game, which we have, and we'll train again today and tomorrow, and we'll be in good shape, ready for Saturday.
Because looking at the table tells you all you need to know about how important this game is, doesn't it?
They're all important, they really are. But yeah, it's the next game. The table is very, very tight. But we're in good spirits and we're in good shape. And the old saying is, you're only as good as your last game. Well, we'll take that because it was against a really good side in Luton. And we performed well. We need to take those performance levels into Saturday. But if we do that, we'll give ourselves every chance of winning the game.
Because if you like, the last time you were in a really good place after the Oxford win, didn't manage to follow it up at Hartlepool. So, is that something you'll be emphasising to the players? Look, just keep this momentum going.
Yeah, it's fair you say that. I think that was the game that I was disappointed with. I said that it was the only one where we didn't really perform. But at the same time, Luton was a different kettle of fish for me. I think. It's no disrespect to the Oxford game or Oxford, but Luton are a very, very well-drilled team, and they really do push you. Okay, they really test you in every way, and we stood up to it. And I want the players to take strength from that. We'll speak about that this morning. I want the players to take belief, and also trust themselves that they can go to Dagenham, put on a really good performance, which we've seen already this season, and go for the win. We won't be going for a draw. We won't be going to sit in. We're going to try and win the game, because I felt the performance levels have been good. We've always been in games as a rule, and I'm pleased with the players' attitude.